Virgo, how you doing? Welcome to your weekly reading here on the Astroflower, going from the 22nd through to the 29th of July. Yes, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're having a good time. Coronal energies coming through from the sun. That's going to activate the earth energies in the universal vibrations, so which is good for an earth sign generally. You've got your birthday coming up very soon, so it may bring up a lot of things and help you to sort of work out what you've been doing over the last year and what you want to be doing over the coming year after your birthday season, But whatever it is, I think it's probably good for sort of getting on and doing things, putting a bit of organisation in one's life and so forth in a very physical sort of sense, which will work well for you. So let's just see what's going on with your energies or your reading for this week. Overall energies here. You've got the karmic message on your relationship side, karmic message on your financial side, influence on the universe, influence on past self, future self, and the general sort of outcome or lessons to be learned from this week here. Let's just see what's going on with the overall energies. It's actually really balanced, but there seems to be it seems to be in a V shape here, so it's very well balanced between your work and your play and stuff like that. I think it's bringing in a lot of sense to you in life about where you should be going and what you should be doing. It makes you feel good about life. The only downside of it that I can foresee out of it is maybe you're just not nourishing yourself enough and you're nourishing the outside world, which is, you love doing that. That's part and parcel of being Virgo, So, but it's not too bad. Now you get the Devil card here. That two-sided things here. There could be these two people here. The Devil card is, it's been coming up. Came up for other earth signs. So similar sort of thing here. Attention to detail. Also, where it goes out like that, there is this degree where there's a certain amount of illusion that's being played into your life, that because you're happy and vibrant, you're not really noticing. And this is where I think there needs a little bit more attention on your inner self more than anything else. So you just need to be attentive to that, attentive to the smaller, finer details of life. Okay, let's just see what's going on here. The universal energy is pointing to the message that's coming out of this week, or the lesson that needs to be learned from this week. So there's obviously something that's to do with this overall energies here that I think is really sort of playing strong to it. The karmic path here plays between the future self and your and the message or the lesson for this week. Therefore, it's like your karmic path will be decided according to what you understand about this week, or what you gather from this week, or the information or the decisions that you're making this week. Your past self here, your past self is pointing to the future, so it's obviously within your relationships, within your spiritual path, within your energies in general. You want to get moving on. You do want to sort of like be walking forwards towards your happiness, which is really, really beautiful. It seems really nice. Your future self is playing into this as well, and I think this is where it's depending upon a decision you've got to make in this coming week, according to your relationships or your spirit or your energies, will define your future. And what is that lesson for the week here? I'm getting discernment, but also, and I think this message came out for you before. Actually, we're never better served than served by oneself. Do you understand what I mean? There's a phrase like that where when you look after, when you do something, you're serving yourself. Therefore, you get exactly what you want because you're serving it. And I think this is where I think maybe it's sort of saying here you need to be with a bit more discernment, and that's what the Devil card's all about. I think maybe it's a case that you need to be a little bit more sort of engaged with your own future rather than allowing it to happen to you, sort of thing. Ace of Pentacles. As I said, with the earth energy that's coming through, it's going to play very beautiful into Pentacles. Pentacles is obviously the earth energies, and that's playing between your future self and your lessons for this week. There's a golden opportunity according to that lesson that needs to be learnt this week. Look at that. From the universe, you get the 5 of Cups. I think this is where the decision, where it's pointing to that information that's coming out of this week here, and it's trying to help you through coincidences. It's trying to help you see clearly that there's 3 cups that are wasted, but there's 2 cups behind the person who is, and that's you and your higher self. And yeah, if you look to the past, you will be pretty disappointed because you're looking down upon yourself, because it's the retrospection. Once you start looking to your future, you're going to be looking up to yourself. So therefore, you are going to be joining your higher self. And I think this is where the universe is saying to you, you've got to have the courage to make that decision and, you know, reach for your higher self. On your past, and that's playing into your future, you get the Empress card here. This is where I think you need to have a little bit, as I think this is where the discernment comes in as well. The High Priestess has got a control over her empire through her emotions. Therefore, she has a control over her emotions. And that's where the discernment comes in. You know, if someone's trying to sell you something, they're not going to do it like, you got to buy this. They're going to make you feel happy, going to make you feel excited about buying something and stuff like that. And, you know, you've got to have this Empress card kind of going, I know you're trying to sell me something, so, you know what I mean, I'll take a little bit with a pinch of salt, as it were. Your future self, you get the Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a Taurus card. She has got that 1 pentacle that falls from the Tree of Knowledge. And the Tree of Knowledge is where your karmic path comes from. It's the root of all your karmic paths. And she has a lot of confidence in her future because it's coming from the Tree of Knowledge. She knows it. She knows oneself. And I think this is where the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles can play really, really well together. Out of the decision here, or the lesson to be learned from this, is you get the 6 of Swords. Yes, you should be going on to calmer shores. And I think that's where the, you know, destabilizing thing of the past is in your past. This is where I think you should be very also concerned about yourself and your, you know, your well-being, your emotional well-being, your mental well-being, and all of those sort of things, and be attentive to the details, because that'll bring the harmony back into the system and take you on to much calmer shores. And there's everything that's working for you and trying to help you to do this without you being involved in illusions which will bring about that. You know, it's disbanding. It seems like within your relationship side of life this week here, you're having moments of the disbanding of illusions. Is exactly what I was talking about with that as well. You know, you're starting to see through the situation, through the smiles that not really up for your own well-being. And I think you're stepping through that, really, and as long as you keep yourself on the radar, I think you'll get a lot of results out of it. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Well, your karmic path is obviously, it's playing into your past, so this is obviously something about, there's something that needs to be finished or done that and we've seen this over the last few weeks actually. There's something that needs to be done and dusted with, or, you know, you need to complete that you've been working on for a long time, and now it would be good to move on to completion. Well, it's only going as far as here. It's only, you know, the universal energy here is only going as far as your future self, and it's and connection with the overall energies here. And I think there's a lot of detail that's coming into a big opportunity, and I think it's tied as well to this karmic path that needs to be addressed and done and got over the line. Something from the past that needs to be over the line. That's what it feels like here. Yeah, because this is also pointing into this zone here between your lesson, your future self, and the overall energies. Even your past is going there. So your karmic path is going like that. It's like it's going through the past in order to see your future. And this will allow you to plant the seeds, which is good for you. And what is your future self? A very, very solid advancement within your life. A completion of a project will then open massive doors for you going forward. And a completion of a project could be, I want to qualify as a hypnotherapist or a cook or whatever. You've done these. You're getting the completion of a work or something that you've been doing, which allows you then to have the attributes to get something even more. That's what it feels like. And what's the lesson for this week here? Don't give up. That's what it seems like. Don't give up more than anything else. Stress and strains. I don't think you can ignore it. I don't think you can ignore this thing this thing that's been bugging you. It could be like an idea that you've been wanting to do, this business or project or whatever it is, for a long time. And I think it's a good time for you to go ahead and really do that. The universe here is offering you a great opportunity, which will relieve you from all those stress strains. And I think that's why the karmic path is going via your past self into your future. But this is a great opportunity that makes you feel elated. And I think that's where the overall energy is playing into that. But you do have to be discerning about it all in regards to that devil card. And on your past side, yeah, the Page of Wands. There's something that you have been learning about. The page is a learning card. It's learning about your passions and so forth. And this is where you've done a lot of things. There's something in the past that you've got bringing forward a lot of knowledge or understanding or certificate, or you've passed something, an online course, or that allows you to become a therapist, or you've learned how to do recordings so you could do a YouTube channel, whatever it is, or write a book or stuff like that. And look at that. That is a beautiful opportunity. And that's what's playing it into there. And that's also playing it into there. Your future self has got this great opportunity in your life in regards to a fulfillment of your higher self, in regards to your sort of financial sort of side. What was the message there? Don't give up. So this is the Five of Swords. It's like the Five of Swords normally is walking away from conflictual situations that don't actually serve you anything. But at the same time, the message came through as don't give up. So I think this is don't give up on your past here. Avoid future conflicts. And this is where the Seven of Swords could come into play for you. Avoid future conflicts by finishing off the loose ends of your past, so you haven't got any stress and strains going forward as you go into an opportunity which ties into your heart's desires as regards to a job or business. Let's just see what's going on your financial side. Yeah, you've got the Page of Swords here. There seems to be a learning process out the messages here at the top, because you've got the Five and the Six of Swords here, very progressive energies. And you've got the Page of Swords that comes in with the Devil. And this is about sort of examining your ideas in finer detail, seeing what things are illusionary, that doesn't really sort of distracts you more than anything else. And other things that are a lot more sort of productive. And this is where you've got to be doing it. Okay, so this opportunity, as I said, you've got the Five of Cups here, and this comes in from the universe. I think this is a big understanding that you are coming to terms with. And it comes in the form of an opportunity which allows you to walk away from any disappointing situations in regards to relationships, spiritual path, sort of energy, emotions, that sort of thing, where you can let go of that from the past because of this new opportunity that's coming into you. And just be very attentive of those ideas that come into the future. Look at that, you've got the Ace of Cups coming in from the universe with the Five of Cups. The universe is saying to you here, don't look to the past, look to your future. And it's giving you a great opportunity. And that opportunity comes flying through with that. And also with that, the Ace of Pentacles. But also from the universe, look at that, you're getting Ace of Cups twice here. And it plays into you stepping into alignment with, you know, you and what's good for you. And this is where I think there's a lot of things that need to come into life or come into action for you. Don't forget about you in this whole sort of scenario. In your past self, you had the Empress card, and this is like going into your future, having control over your emotions, and that's where the opportunities are really going to start flying. And it's feeding those great opportunities which is coming through on the future self with the Queen of Pentacles, which is holding that one pentacle, that Ace of Pentacles is there. And look, that's really nice. Marriage cards, sure stuff. Could be with a Taurus, connecting to a Taurus or something like that. But whatever it is, you're knowing the steps you need to take in order to get to that Star card. And I think this is why you've got the Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords that comes out the top, which allows you to, you know, be on much calmer shores. Therefore, you can get this whole sensation of, you know, of a new opportunity because the calm is installed back in your life. Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is, she's looking out to the sea and there's waves coming in. And it's basically, it's take the time because you're being taken to calmer shores. You don't need to go rushing anywhere here at the moment, I think, this week. But take your time to see clearly the ideas, see clearly what is going on in your life, in the connections with other people, seeing where the illusions are and seeing where there is real clear blue water for you, with the opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. And you can choose that path going forward, choose that vibration. And I think you need to just be very observative on what's going on around you in your relationship side at the moment. It's really nice, it's beautiful, there is no doubt about it, and there's great opportunities here. But I think you need to realise that this is a moment, this is a week of transition, but it's not a case of just kind of go, oh, in that case I can sleep for the week. As you're transitioning, you can see the future and kind of go, okay, that's where I need to be. And that's where you need to be connected with it. Yeah, okay, this is now onto your financial side. Look at that. Nine of Swords with the King of Wands. Most definitely walking away from complicated situations or stress and strains within your life by getting things done. And I think this is where, you know, the King of Wands is the, you know, is coming to the Page of Wands to sort of say, you know, have you done this? Have you done it? Have you done it? And the Page has got to, it's got to pucker up. It's got to, you know, seize the opportunity and really get this thing done from the past, so you can allow the future really opening up with you. And as I said, I think with the Lovers cards, you get the higher self, and this is why you get the Six of Pentacles. That Six of Pentacles is about sort of having that fair exchange, but also putting yourself first. When you're in a good place, everybody else can be in a good place. And this is where on your financial pathway, I think you need to follow that, regardless of people sort of saying, oh, come this way, go this way, you know. And I think that will avoid that conflict within your life if you stick to getting things across the line, getting things done. It will fill your heart with joy. There is no doubt about it. With the Page of Wands, you get the Empress card. Had the Empress card on this side here. You need to give birth to this understanding. That's what you need to do. You need to give birth to it. You need to give birth to this, and that's what I mean about getting it over the line. And it's not an emotional thing. You got to be passionate about it. Just get it over the line, you know. And once you do, you'll feel a lot happier with yourself. And look, with the Lovers card in your future, and this great opportunity, this very solid opportunity, is going to make you feel very joyous. This is that beautiful joy that it's going to infect everybody around you, which is really beautiful, because you're in alignment with yourself, because you've got that thing from the past sorted, done and dusted. Yeah, and just do it. Don't get involved in conflict, just do it. And you get the Page of Wands again. As I said, you know, just do it. Get this thing done in the past. Get this thing done and dusted. And it could be an idea. It could be, you know, you've been harping on yourself of sort of saying, I want to open up an ice skating rink. Just choosing something completely at random, because I know it won't be or a restaurant, or you want to, you know, do a book on photography or photographs that you've done, or, you know, writing a book or whatever it is. You've got to get this done and dusted. It's tied into that. Once you get that over the line, once you get that out the way, that's going to avoid all those stress and strains, and you can really go off on a joyous, fulfilling, utterly fulfilling pathway for you in regards to your job, your business, your projects, whatever you wish to be doing in the material world. There you go, Virgo. Thanking you very much for being here with us. I hope you enjoy the energy videos that we're doing on this channel as well. Yes, I will see you over there for that. We've got an energy update coming out soon, should be out maybe today. We'll have dowsing in line and getting a message from the earth, chakra sequencing and that sort of thing. Yeah, so there's that sort of thing on our channel. I hope that you really do like that. Thank you very much for all the appreciation you show through the YouTube system. It's absolutely lovely. I will see you soon. In the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.